Hello everybody, my name is Đặng Thị Tú Mỹ and my student ID is BABAIU19241, and today I will talk about the case study of e-commerce in China, opportunity and obstacle in chapter 15 BABAIU19241 Management Information System textbook. And this video will take about 10 to 15 minutes, so if you have any question or comment, please leave it in the comment section below and I will answer it. So to make it easier for you to follow my speed, here is the table of contents. I will summarize the case study and then move on to answer 3 questions provided in the book. Now let's get started. So if you don't know about e-commerce, this is short for electronic commercial. It's the process of buying and selling goods and services electronically involving transaction using the internet, network, and all the digital technology. It has become a big thing nowadays, and as you can see, China is now the world's largest and fastest growing e-commerce market, and also the world's largest mobile payment market. China is very mobile, and people here are used to using mobile phone to pay for both online and in-store sale by using WeChat. WeChat, with over 900 million active users, is now the dominant mobile platform in China, and to capture the consumer attention, operating within the environment on WeChat platform help retailers and brands better than building a direct-to-consumer apps. Some retailers use this platform to conduct customer relationship and run their loyalty program. On the other hand, unlike other countries, credit cards are not widely used in China because of cultural difference, and under the pressure of the government, it is difficult for companies like Visa Inc. or Mastercard Inc. to set up shop. The consumer in China are usually young, urban, and highly educated Chinese. They are usually shopping online and tend to spend more than the older generation. And social media is an important channel when Chinese shopping online. Chinese consumers use to discover new product, review and comment on the product, and even push trade directly to it. So retailer and brand, if they want to join in the e-commerce of China, they need to build and join social community to engage with customers on social platform. And to some extent, e-commerce is replacing shopping in the physical marketplace in China, and this makes superstores like Walmart and Carrefour has sold out in a number of stores. So you see that China is now the world's largest plus fastest growing e-commerce market, and to global companies there might be opportunities to sell into the Chinese e-commerce market, but it's not. China is one of the most difficult for foreign firms to penetrate because it is crowded and hyper competitive, and the country is not entirely open for online business. This country has something called the growth firewall, which is a combination of legislation and technologies to regulate the internet domestically in China. China blocks access to select foreign websites such as Google, Snapchat, Facebook, etc., and can slow down cross-border internet traffic. China limits access to foreign information sources, block foreign internet tools such as Google Search and mobile apps, and require foreign companies to adapt to domestic regulation. There is even a new cybersecurity law that went into effect in June 2017 that requires security checks on foreign companies and force firms to store key data in China. And not only that, this firewall also impacts the China internal internet economy by nurturing domestic companies and reducing the appeal of products from foreign internet companies. It allows China to grow its own internet giants like Tencent, one of the world's largest internet and technology company, Alibaba Group Holding, multinational e-commerce, retail internet, AI, and technology conglomerate. Baidu provide internet search service in China and internationally along with transaction service. Not only they have internet giant version, there are also popular e-commerce business version like Weibo instead of Twitter, and Youku instead of Facebook, instead of YouTube, and WeChat instead of Facebook. And the internet behind the World Wide Web can be considered a parallel universe to the internet that exists outside, and it makes China the last among the countries in the world for internet openness. Besides the World Wide Web, to enter the Chinese market, there are costs that have to be paid, like initial deposits, a new service fee, commission on sale revenue, and costs required to use approved agency in the product production or stock of stock fund and sale information, guarantee stock availability and stock location. Not only the agent's fee can go up to many thousands of dollars, it's difficult to evaluate technical requirements of Chinese internet filter, and firms have to find alternative to the service technology company rely on outside China. So you might think that with this China heavily regulation, the Chinese will try to bypass and visit websites like Google or Facebook, but China has prepared for this. Even with the foreign website and book, most of Chinese people are familiar with domestic apps like Tencent, WeChat, and use these more than Skype or WhatsApp. Whenever a new technology or business model appears, China is quickly adapting to the local markets. And because the demand is increasing from smaller urban and rural areas to expand logistic infrastructure and service, the logistics system needs to be improved to be more efficient than now if they want to reach more customers over wider geographic region. The system now still insufficient. Warehouse space and trucking road throughout the country. Even the growth of packet delivery business is not enough with the demand. If they keep continuing, it will add to the e-commerce operating cost and error profit margin. And now we come to the to answering the question in the book. The first question is describe the political, cultural, and organizational obstacle for foreign companies that want to do business online in China. So for the political, because of the law of the China, the Great Firewall of China and the cyber security law, this is a big obstacle for business, for foreign company if they want to do a business online in China. Not only that, in the future, because China is Asia, so they have different culture than Western country, and their buying habits is very different from other countries. So it's a bit hard for foreign countries if they want to get in, and especially when Chinese prefer the local brand or apps from the country more than trying new product from other country. And for the organizational, the company will have to compete with giant company that has been adapt really fast to the local market, has the technology and already has reputation in the country, and have to and have problem with the insufficient of Chinese logistics system. And the second question, how do these factors impede company from setting up a e-commercial business in China? Companies, I think companies will have to adapt to the domestic regulation in the future. They have to put more effort to attract Chinese attention, had to be under the strict rule of China and competitive with technology and the popularity of other China companies, while the government also can also give preference to domestic firms, and this will make disrupting the market rather difficult. And the last question, what would your company need to do to create a successful e-commerce presence in China, and explain? For me, there will be 4 key things. The first is to conduct a market research, because when you establish an e-commerce presence, you will spending a lot of money and time to so conduct the market research will help you know what the Chinese customer want and give them what they need, and this will be a big step to a successful. And the second is, unlike other countries, China is not use platform like Facebook, Instagram, so they use Weibo and WeChat, and to attract the target consumer and create the company reputation, the company will have to choose the right platform like Weibo and WeChat to get close to the consumer and attract them. And third, you have to have knowledge about the regulation, because China is very strict. There has a lot of rules and regulation for the foreign company. So to maintain the company in China, have knowledge about the law will help you to avoid the thing that you shouldn't do, and remember to pay for the cost, tax, deposit fee, etc. when going. And lastly, is to get the logistics in place, because the China logistics system is very insufficient. So company needs to be capable of using the logistics to satisfy Chinese consumer. And that's all. That's all my presentation. Thank you for listening, and goodbye.